He pressed the nose of his jet against a broken piece of metal dangling from a dying aircraft, and somehow kept them both in the sky. March 10th, 1967, Southeast Asia. The air smells like jet fuel and rain. It always does before a mission. Captain Bob Pardo sits in the front seat of his F-4 Phantom II, running through his checks. In the seat behind him, his weapons officer Steve Wayne goes quiet, the way men go quiet before something serious. On Pardo's wing, Captain Earl Aman does the same. His backseater is Bob Houghton. Their target today is the Thai Nguyen steel mill, the biggest industrial plant in North Vietnam and one of the most heavily defended. The plant feeds the North Vietnamese war machine. Destroy it, and you set their supply lines back by months. That's the theory. That's why Rolling Thunder exists. Bomb the North into negotiating. What the theory doesn't account for is what's waiting for them above Thai Nguyen, the densest anti-aircraft corridor in the world. More guns per square mile than anything the U.S. Air Force has ever flown into. Not a target, a trap with coordinates. The Phantoms light their afterburners and go. They hit the target. The mill takes the bombs. But Thai Nguyen hits back. Aman's aircraft takes the first hit, then a second. Fuel begins pouring from his wing, not leaking, pouring. His tanks are open to the sky. Pardo's jet takes damage too. His engine is running rough. His fuel state is bad. The smart move, the logical move, the move the manual would tell you to make, is to turn east, find the ocean, and get out. Pardo does not turn east. Pardo 1, I'm hit bad. I'm losing everything. A man's voice is flat. That's the worst kind. Flat means the man has already done the math, and the answer is not good. Pardo checks his own gauges, checks a man's position, looks north at the jungle below. No roads, no clearings, 100 miles of nothing but enemy territory. Stay with me, Pardo says. We're getting you out. Aman's engines flame out one at a time. First the left, then, a few minutes later, the right. He is now flying a very expensive glider. 30,000 pounds of dead metal, losing altitude at a rate that ends in a jungle somewhere over Laos, if nothing changes in the next few minutes. Pardo pulls alongside. He looks at the aircraft. He looks at the hook, the tail hook, designed to catch arresting cables on carrier decks, now hanging uselessly from the underside of Aman's jet. It's about the size of a man's forearm, blunt, metal, exposed, and Pardo has an idea that is either brilliant or insane, probably both. He is going to push, not metaphorically. He is going to fly his Phantom directly into Aman's aircraft, nose to hook, and physically shove him toward friendly territory. No one has ever done this. There is no manual for it. There is no training. There is only the hook and the nose of his jet, and about 100 miles between four men and safety. He calls it in. The response from command is a long silence. Then, say again, Pardo? The first contact is wrong. The nose hits the fuselage and a man's jet swings sideways. Pardo pulls back, repositions, tries again. The second contact breaks Pardo's windscreen, not shatters, cracks, spider webbing from the center out. He can still see. He keeps going. On the third attempt, the nose finds the hook. It holds. What happens next is unlike anything in the history of aviation. Pardo pushes. His engines, already damaged, already running hot, now work against the dead weight of a second F4. The fuel burns faster. The temperature climbs. At one point, His own engine begins ingesting smoke from Aman's jet, and for a few seconds, the gauges go in a direction that means fire. He does not pull back. He holds the push. Seconds feel like minutes. The altimeter is still dropping, but slower now. Slower is everything. Slower buys miles. Miles buy options. Pardo is burning through his own fuel to keep another man in the air. He knows what that means. He does the arithmetic, and he keeps pushing anyway. How are you doing, Earl? Still here. Good. Stay there. They cover more than 10 miles this way. Contact, drift apart, reposition, push again, over and over. The nose of Pardo's jet is scored and dented. The hook is bending. The windscreen is a web of cracks. They cross into Laos. Pardo's fuel is critical. He cannot push anymore and get home. He cannot get home anyway, not now. The math has been decided. He calls it. Earl, I'm done. We eject. You go first. A man and Houghton punch out. Their chutes open. Pardo watches them fall, then turns to Wayne. Your turn. Wayne ejects. Pardo follows. 4 ejection seats, 4 parachutes. 4 men descending into Laotian jungle with the sound of their aircraft fading below them. The search and rescue helicopters are already moving. The crews are recovered. All 4 men walk away. No one dies today. 3 days later, Bob Pardo is informed that the Air Force is considering a formal inquiry. He destroyed government property. He lost a fully functional aircraft, his own, that could have made it back to base if he had not chosen to push. That is, technically, a violation of protocol. They are weighing whether to court-martial him. The men he saved say nothing publicly. They know what he did. They know what he burned through to do it. But the Air Force looks at 2 missing phantoms and asks who is responsible. Pardo waits. The inquiry goes nowhere. He is not charged, but he is not decorated either. The Air Force files the incident away under a classification that keeps it quiet for years. It takes until 1989, 22 years, before Bob Pardo receives the Silver Star. The citation describes what he did in careful, official language. It does not fully describe the cracked windscreen, or the smoke in the engine, or the moment he looked at a bent hook and decided that was enough. The 4 men meet again over the years. They don't talk about it the way you might expect. A man never stops crediting Pardo. Pardo always says the same thing. He would have done it for me, maybe, but he didn't have to. Pardo did. The maneuver has no official name in any Air Force manual. Pilots just call it Pardo's push, because sometimes the right move isn't in the manual. Sometimes it's just one man deciding he's not leaving without his wingman.